Shalom everyone. In Judaism, we often use different names to describe and relate to God, such as Hashem, Yud-Kei Vav-Kei, Adonai, Elokim, and so on. The mystics teach that the entire Torah is actually an expression of God's various names. Each of these names reflects a different aspect of God's divine qualities and attributes from the receiving point of view, which means from the perspective of the creation. But I really want to make it clear that none of these names or attributes really embody the essence of God, because there really is no name for God. A name is a vessel that defines something. And since God is infinite, there is no vessel or definition that you can really attribute to Him. In order to give a name for something, it means that you've attained some level of understanding about it. For example, in Hebrew, we call water mayim. Mem, Yud, Mem. The mystics teach that there's something about the letters within the name, with those specific shapes and sounds in that specific order, that embodies the spiritual qualities and attributes of water. In order to call water mayim, there must be something about the water that we understand, at least to some degree, in order for us to give it that name. This is only true with Hebrew, by the way, Lashon HaKodesh, because the Holy Tongue, which is the one that's used in the Torah, is the only language that was given directly by God. But for something as infinite and limitless as God, there's no name that can possibly embody His essence. However, from the limited creation's point of view, we can only grasp so much. The light of God is surely infinite, but we are the ones that place labels and separations on the light based on our ability to perceive it. This is the meaning of the words, Hu u'shmo echad. Him and His name are one. This verse teaches us that behind all the different names and attributes that we use to describe God, there's a unified divine essence in the center. It teaches us that all these names are just different expressions of the same divine reality. To understand this concept better, let's think about our own lives. We often have different roles and names that define us. A person can have many different titles, whether it be a father, a brother, a friend, a colleague, a doctor, and many more. Yet at our core, we are one unified individual. Similarly, Hu U'Shmo Echad invites us to see the unity behind the various names we use for God.